Still here, down by the overground, and as this isolation and torture, horror continues for Julian Assange. Every day that they illegally hold him at Belmarsh prison and refuse all demands for bail for a remand prisoner facing no charges in the UK but an US extradition request. Now, the issue we have touched upon many times and is relevant to today's current crisis is something that Julian Assange has always been very open and honest about, the accounts they've given, along with Edward Snowden, about the data theft that has been occurring on the good citizens around the globe, stealing our information, giving it to security services and advertisers and anyone who's got a buck. And they accuse Julian of stealing data. Well, the job of a journalist and a publisher is to get data that shows that governments and institutions and individuals and corporations, when they're up to no good, that is their job. Every day they get information. Some of the data has been illegally taken, but the publishers and the journalists who use that data have protection, or did have protection, against prosecution, extradition and persecution. No longer. And if you've got any respect for the rule of law, the Magna Carta, human rights, especially in the current plight that we find ourselves in, please make a difference, as I said, and fight for the liberty not only of Julian Assange, but as we come to the point in the UK where we're getting over nearly 1,000 deaths a day, things are going to change, and the people of this good country will no longer put up with excuses, lies, misinformation and penny pinching by our so-called government by decree. And I know that there are other peoples around the globe who have similar governments who care not a fig for the welfare and the benefit of their good citizens either. And these are the countries where the peak continues to rise. So EF Press, bearing in mind my dire conditions, are nothing in compared of the humiliation, isolation and torture that is being suffered by a journalist, an Australian, a Nobel Peace Prize nominee many a time, Julian Assange. So EF Press, keeping the finger of truth on the pulse of the nation.